I think people expect me to be quite strict.
Yeah, you're not.
And stuff like that, but I'm not really like that. Like,
Mum's more like the strict one, even now.
there you go. It's on camera, documented. Growing up in London is definitely a unique experience in the UK. But then saying that growing up in Peckham is unique to the London experience, it's important that I come here. It's important that, do you know what I mean? I still communicate with the people around here or whatever, just to keep myself grounded. This is Peckham, man. Like, this is home. The love that people have got for each other. It's a community vibe here, 100%. So I like the fact that, you know, it's still kept some of those values.
Everyone knows.
What are you saying, Kazi?
I know you are Ricky as well, top there, innit?
Yeah, cool, man.
You're brethren still.
Yeah. Say that, bro. Peckham shaped the early stages of my life. It's where I went to school first. It's where I made my first friends, and also where my family had started. But this is my son, by the way, Panero.
Hi.
Panero Waters. He is my son. He's not my big brother. You know Frontline, though, yeah?
Yeah, I remember this area. I remember this. You shot the video around here, innit?
All right, yes.
Yeah, the
so
video.
he was about two.
Yeah, something like that.
Two or something, and we shot a video right outside the library.
Yeah.
Southside All-Stars. Nicky S and Nike. What did I have? I had on a Money t-shirt with the red sleeves and my red do-rag.
Yeah, I remember that as well.
And you were a baby, you were in my arms. This is where it used to go down. If it was going down, this is where it would go down. That off-license there with the big E on it, it's called Crackerjack.
Yeah.
That was where stuff used to happen. That's all I'm saying. Peckham has always had that reputation of being, you know, when it came to territories and whatever, like one of the hardest places. So when I was growing up, there was none of this there. But back in the day, this was rough, man.
Or even this part here.
Yeah. I never saw it the way the rest of London probably look at it. It was home to me. There's a lot of really brilliant, talented people that come from Peckham. You've got John Boyega, you've got Giggs, you know, and we're all doing tremendously well. So it wasn't just me that benefited from the intense experience of living here. If you can see over there, a yellow brick estate, that's where I used to hang out. And there's a few people that I grew up with used to live there, so. But it's one of the most infamous estates in Peckham. But when I was growing up, it was like you had to know the right people to come in here. You couldn't just come in. Like obviously being my age now, it's probably still risky to be walking around there or whatever, but I spent like many a days messing about around there. Like, it's just life, man. When I got into my early teens, or maybe just a bit before, and I actually started hanging out on the ends, I was kind of spending my weekends doing stage school. I was in Sylvia Young, doing tap, ballet, and stuff like that. I led a double life. You can see by the area straight away, I mean, it's nothing like Peckham, you know what I mean? So just kind of coming out and seeing the size of the buildings, the suited and booted people walking up and down, and it's just different. I don't know if you can see it from here. That's what used to be Sylvia Young's. It's where I developed my hunger, you know what I mean? My passion for what I do now. You know, going to theatre school at a really young age, compared to my peers and people I was growing up with, they never got those sort of experiences. I had that added kind of push. My mum, she was a huge inspiration for me.
I knew Ashley was going to be a success from very early on. Whilst I wasn't really 100%, even 50% or even 30% happy about you doing the Soul Solid stuff, I knew you were talented at that as well.
Getting into Soul Solid initially wasn't even about music for me. It was about being a part of something, you know, and being able to identify with another group of people that were the same. To be fair, I was quite shy, you know, because what you got to understand is everyone had grown up together. So I wasn't a part of that, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I came from Peckham, and it's kind of, when I joined, these guys had obviously all had years of growing up together, so I think it took me a while to kind of, to warm into it, do you know what I mean?
Do you remember that time?
On a low, we were on the coach,
yeah,
innit?
on the coach, innit?
And I was sitting next to him and the guy started freestyling just from the top of his head. And I was like, what? Because I never heard him rap before. And from that point, I was like, I'm rolling with you. And we were writing together. He was producing for me, writing with me and stuff like that. You know, from that point, me and Swiss hit it off. I grew up as an only child. I think a part of me was always looking for a family or a gang or siblings or whatever. But what I realized was being around Soul Solid, they were all very family orientated as well. We all just wanted to make sure that we were all right together. Battersea at that time, you know, it was a home away from home.
We come from a family kind of basis when it comes to the people that we're around and the circle that we're in. So we make everyone feel like they're home. You know, you come to our house, you eat Sunday dinner, you meet our families. Do you get what I'm saying? And we treat you like family. So hence the name Soul Solid, you know?
Every day being a part of Soul Solid and having so many people around you who are acting as role models, mentors, friends or whatever. It's just all around like a big, important part of our lives. People still living there. Fucking hell. What floor was it?
I think it was like fourth floor or something.
I remember this block.
Yeah. So this is the block where the Delight FM radio station was. I think it was on like the 4th floor.
Remember, obviously there was a garage scene before us, but the music that we were doing and how we were kind of changing it, it was new. So what radio became for us was a practice ground. You were honing your craft all the time. We could still be underground guys from Battersea now if we never started our own private radio station. I think it's easy to trap yourself. It's easy to feel like, you know, coming from that socially kind of deprived kind of place, it's easy to feel negative all the time. It's easy to feel like everyone's against you and the world's against you and whatever, but actually, I just wanted more. I've always understood the power of me being in the position I am. The legacy is about how many people you inspire, really. That's a great thing to be a part of, that journey. Having a dream, having a goal, what you want to make of your life or whatever is great. But your foundation is your foundation. That's what's going to prepare you for all of the opportunities that you're given in the future. You always have to remember where you come from.